inspiring Vanessa here and
Callum Daniel, CEO of iCode Robot.
And we're here at Disney's Lion King
European premiere and we're super excited.
Simba, you must remember who you are. The one true king.
What's going on, bro? Man, it loves you back.
A gift that keeps giving and giving and giving, and luckily I'm involved in it, and it's been one of the nicest things that's ever happened to me.
When I just started, I guess should do it, right? Because it's like a... Go. You have to do it! It's just Lion King! You gotta do it.
Lion King movie, and I had a choice of being any character, I would have to be Simba.
Say.
Simba, I'm a lion at heart. I'm a Leo. Lion is my look.
London Leicester Square, we want you to make all of our stars.
This is how much of a lion I am.
I love lions.
Same.
I'm just a bit scared though.
There's nothing to be scared about. Look, if you're not afraid of them, they won't be afraid of you. Any more questions? Are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah? We can kill it today.
Hello. What's your name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa,
Nice to meet
pleasure.
you. Can I take a quick photo
You
with
certainly can.
This kid right here is an absolute legend.
If you could be any character in the Lion King movie, which one would you be?
Has to be Simba for me, you know. He ends up taking the throne.
For me, I gotta be the funniest one. I gotta be Timon. Funny guy.
I would have to be Simba.
Who's Beyonce playing? Hold it there.
A young boss.
Yeah. Hi, it's so lovely to meet you. I hope you're having an exciting time at the Lion King premiere. Can I ask you a quick question? Now, when you heard that Disney was going to be making a live-action movie of the Lion King, what was your immediate reaction? Because I know that I was super excited, especially when I knew that Beyonce was going to be featured in it.
Definitely. Like, Lion King's part of all of our childhood, you know. My dad's African, so that was the only connection I really had to a Disney film, so definitely excited, yeah.
Alannah Francis from the Voice newspaper. So, Hakuna Matata means no worries for the rest of your days. What's your life philosophy or motto that you always return to, and why?
My life philosophy that I always... Oh, wonderful question. Wonderful question. It's very thought-provoking. Give me one moment. I think my life philosophy is... actually very much like this movie is always strive to be your highest self. And so in the midst of that, the saying that I try to think about in my mind all the time is if you were a candle and you like someone else's candle, you're not diminishing your own. So that's I try to live up to that, to try to be a person who shares. Yeah.
Oh, can we ask a quick question? Sorry. What was it like directing such an incredible movie? What was the journey behind it?
Oh, it was a journey in technology. It was a journey in casting, in looking at the old film and seeing what we wanted to preserve, and also trying to bring new things into it, new casting, new music.
Thank you so much.
What's up, Pharrell?
What's going on, bro?
I love your music.
Man, it loves you back. Thank you so much.
So, basically, if you were in the Lion King movie, what character would you be?
If I was what?
If you were in the Lion King movie, what character would you be?
We're all in there.
Pardon?
We're all in there.
Oh.
It's African.
Yeah.
So beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. That's why this story is so awesome. It didn't take place anywhere else. It took place in Africa.
Which is no worries, which means that you...
So as far as I'm concerned, that's us.
The things you go through take you...
I never thought this would happen. But you know, the Lion King is the gift that keeps giving and giving and giving. And luckily I'm involved in it, and it's been one of the nicest things that's ever happened to me. And so I'm just so proud to be here to see this amazing Jon Favreau movie.
Obviously, the music is such an important part of the film. How do you go about recreating classics for a modern reimagination?
I didn't recreate. I just kind of like, man, I know MSG is a bad thing, you know, in food. We don't want that. Monosoda, what is it? Monosoda glutamate?
What?
Monosoda glutamate, I think. MSG?
MSG, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Not necessarily it's a bad thing, but I'm just using it for this example. I just was like the MSG in it. Like I wasn't the real ingredients. The real ingredients were the storytelling, the music, that Hans' original music. I just stayed out of the way and just tried to help as much as I could.
So one last question, which is this film, obviously, everyone can relate to the story of the Lion King, but it's not going to notice that it's a majority black cast. Can you tell me about the significance of that for you?
Wait. Tell them, sorry, I'm so sorry. I just thought it was a really beautiful and poetic moment. She said that most of the cast is black. Could you tell them why you made that amazing decision?
Well, first of all, every performer is top choice, regardless of
what color they are.
What it is. Great performers, great voices, great singers. Second of all, I think you want to update it. It's 2019, and I looked at what changed from the original production to the stage show, and they brought more authenticity and reality to the music, to the art direction, to the casting. And I think we live in a small world now where people demand authenticity, and I think it draws attention to what inspired the story in the first place. So I think it created a better experience. I think that's what it is now.
I just wanted you to hear the genius behind these decisions, you know? A lot of it would not have happened if it weren't for him pushing for those things. My brother. Thank you, the director. Thank you. I hope that was good.
A story that starts with a birth and goes through a generation and ends with a new generation. And as I get older, I realize that it's all of our responsibility to keep all of this intact and leave the world a better place than it was when you arrived, whether it's the animal kingdom, the environment, the world, your family, your friends. I love that message of responsibility.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom. But a king's time as ruler.
Thank you, you look beautiful.
Thank you for the compliment.
So my name's Alannah Francis, I'm from The Voice newspaper, which is a black newspaper. Obviously this film has a majority black cast. That hasn't gone unnoticed, even though anyone can relate to the story of the Lion King. Can you tell me about the importance of that for you? Obviously, been in Black Panther. Can you talk about that? Why was that?
I think it's always important to represent. Because I remember when I grew up, I didn't have that many movies that I saw where I thought like, oh, I can relate to the characters or I see myself. So when it comes to that, I really like the fact that all of us can tell the story and people know the faces behind and maybe think, you know what, this is what I can become too. Or we also talk about the different characters and what do they represent. But in general, the question, there have been a lot of black people cast for that movie. I think there have been a lot of really talented people. It's not just, I'm not just black. I'm also somebody, I went to school and I learned that I worked more than 20 years before I came here to do a red carpet. So therefore, it's not just my color, it's also talent that's behind that.
And Hakuna Matata means no worries for the rest of your life. What's your life motto?
Well, I don't really have a life motto, but I can really understand Hakuna Matata because it works for me. You can't go through life just thinking no worries because there are a few things you have to worry in life. But it's definitely it's life advice because sometimes you can live in the moment and just be still and breathe and think, you know what, maybe I have to go through something hard right now, but I will be fine.
Simba, you must remember who you are. The one true king.
currently in a musical called Skin, and I'm a musician myself. What advice would you give to me?
Never take no for an answer. You know, listen, I became a musician despite everybody telling me to get a real job, to grow up, to do, and I just never gave up because that's what I had to do. You know, it's what I wanted to do. And honestly, at the end of the day, I can't think of a better job. It's not a job, really. It's, you know, we get to play.
It's really fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Do it. Don't take no for an answer.
Okay. Thank you.
Loving is a blessing. And will rise with you as the new king. Remember.
Cool up Dims, cool up Yara, link business through phone like charger. Cool up Kizzy, cool my Brenda, head top shine and slender. If you want look good, want look nice, want somebody to spice up life, anything you want, yes me have it. And if me don't, then me links them have it. Yeah.
Life get hard sometimes.